Hello everyone, I welcome you all here, and in this video we will be solving or revising top 150 MCQs from Modern History of Assam, and we'll try to be very quick. So let's begin. Okay. In which year the British Crown invaded Assam? It was in 1826. In which year the Treaty of Yandabu was signed? 1826, 24th Feb. Date भी याद रखना. Yandabu Treaty was signed between East India Company and the King of Burma. Who was the monarch of Burma at the time of Yandabu Treaty? Sangeng Min. Important question. Who among the following signed the Treaty of Yandabu on behalf of East India Company? He was Major General Sir Archibald Campbell. Okay. And Yandabu Treaty was signed between Campbell and Mahamin Hala Kyaw Hitin. Sorry for pronouncing wrong, but this is how it is written. Like, as per Yandabu Treaty, which of the following is correct? Both A and B correct. Na? Assam, Manipur, Akran were ceded to British, and Burmese decided to allow diplomatic ambassadors from British. When did British annex Assam or invaded Assam? It was same 1826 after the Yandabu Treaty. Who was the first British Commissioner of Assam? It was David Scott. He was mainly for Lower Assam. Upper Assam के लिए different person was there. This is in we have to find the incorrect. D is the incorrect, so okay, ABC will be correct. The region come under the control of East India Company in the year 1765. Okay, and under the East India Company rule, the area was under Rangpur administration. The area was renamed as northeast part of Rangpur before Yandabu Treaty. All these three are right. Which of the following district was not as part of ancient undivided Kamrup district? It was Gwalpara. Sorry for the background disturbances, and I can't do anything about it. Sorry. Who was the first Chief Commissioner of Assam? It was Ardale Earle. Who was the first rebellion in Assam against the British rule held? It was in 1828. Who was the first Assamese to fight against British? Komdhar Kaur. Very important question and has come in various examinations. And this one, in which of the following year Lower Assam was permanently annexed by the British? It was in 1828 AD. In which year the Kachari Kingdom was annexed by British? 1828. Kachari Kingdom was annexed under which of the following doctrine? Doctrine of lapse. And you tell me the doctrine of lapse was initiated by which viceroy? Who was the first ruler of Governor General actually? Uh, who was the ruler of North Kachar before annexation of the British? This was Tularam Senapati. The King Khasi chief to declare war against the British was Tirot Singh. In 1830, who among the following attempted to organize a confederacy of Assam tribes in order to wrest back the country from the hands of East India Company? It was Piali Borphukon. In which year Dhananjay Bora Gohai, Piali Phukon and Ziuram Medhi rose a revolt against British occupation in Assam? It was in 1830. Pioli Phukon was hanged in the year July 26, 1830. In which year? The year 1836 was crucial in the case of Assamese language and literature because Bengali language was imposed over Assamese as the British took over Assam. Kachar was placed under the Commissionerate of Dhaka in 1836. When was the first tea garden established in India? It was in 1837. Where was the first tea garden established? Chabwa, Dibrugarh. Upper Assam was annexed to British Empire in India in the year 1838. When was the Assam Tea Company established? It was in 1839. Who was called the first tea planter of Assam? Maniram Diwan. Who was the first Indian to grow tea commercially? Maniram Diwan. Same. When did the Assam Tea Company begin its commercial production? It was in 1840. Established in 1839 and start producing in 1840. And this one is not needed. When was the region of Mattak as Nadia annexed by British? It was in 1842. The first Assamese periodical was first published by American Baptist missionaries in the year 1846. Assamese magazine Arundoy was published in the year 1846. Same. The association Gyan Pradyadhini Sabha was initiated by Anandaram Dhekial Phukon and Gunabhiram Borwa. Who among the following was sent to Andaman for the plan to bring Kanda Peshwa to the throne? It was Sheikh Formud Ali and Bahadur Gaon Burha. And in Assam period of from 1826 to 1858 CE is known as Company Raj. Which of the following act transferred power from English East India Company to the British Crown? It was Government of India Act 1858. Who was the leader of 1857 revolt in Assam? Maniram Diwan. Subedar Sheikh Bekhun Subedar Muhammad is known for joining the conspiracy to bring Kanda Peshwa to the throne, who was popular among the people of Assam, Upper Assam as Kalita Raja. It was Maniram Diwan. When was Maniram Diwan publicly hanged for his involvement in the rebellion against the British? 26th Feb of 1858. Who was hanged publicly with Maniram Diwan? It was Piali Borwa. And we need to find about correct ones about Maniram Diwan. It was, so he identified as the kingpin of the plot to bring Kanda Peshwar to the throne. Incorrect one, to C, to A, B, D will be correct. So Maniram Diwan was the first person to establish tea garden in Assam. We have already read, and he was a board bhandar or prime minister to Purandar Singha, and was hanged by the British for conspiring against them during 1857 uprising. Which one of the following sites is linked to Sepoy Mutiny? It was Northbrook Gate. The Westland Rule was passed under which one of the following commissioners? This was Francis Jenkins. The first peasant uprising in Assam against the British rule were Fulaguri Dhawa in 1861. Done. And the reason behind the peasants of Nagaon gathered at Fulaguri for a rice mill or people's assembly was to protest against the taxes on betel nut and pan, Tamil pan. When was Tamil pan is in tradition of Assamese culture, na? That's why. What was the name of the British officer who killed during Fulaguri uprising? It was Lieutenant Singer. The first oil well of Asia was drilled at Digboi in 1866. In which year the first dictionary of Assamese language was published? It was in 1867, compiled by Dr. Miles Bronson, an American Baptist missionary. Which of the following period is called the Dark Age of Assamese language? It was from 1836 to 1873. Assam became Chief Commissioner's province in the year 1874. Assam was tagged with the province during the colonial rule with Sylhet. When was Sylhet added to the Chief Commissioner's province in Assam region? 1874. And after 1947, it was again ceded with East Pakistan. Which of the following is separated from Bengal territory and was put under this? Okay, same question, 1874. Which of the following is the first political association of colonial Assam? It was Sarvajanik Sabha of Jorhat, established in 1884, and the first president or the founder of it was Jagannath Borua. The first Assamese to join the national this is very important question, okay? Who was the first Assamese to join the Indian National Congress during its second session held at 1806? It was Nabin Chandra Bordoloi. In which year oil was discovered in Digboi? 1886. India and Asia obtained its first refinery in Digboi in the year 1901. When did the peasant revolt of Patharughat take place? It 28 January 1894. Patharughat Ron or Patharughat revolt is also known as the Assam's Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, and then where did the Patharughat Run take place? It is in Darang district. Patharughat Run was consequence of enhanced revenue collection by British through tax. See, this question comes. Assam Jallianwala Bagh massacre. It was Patharughat Run. Who was the prosecutor of Assam Sahitya Sabha? It was Asomia Bhakha Unnati Hadini Hoba. In which of the following year Asomia Bhakha Unnati Hadini Hoba was formed? It was in 1888. Who was the first secretary of that Hoba? It was Sivaram Sharma Bordoloi. Which of the following marked the dawn of Romanticism in Assamese literature? It was Jonaki. In which year Assamese magazine Jonaki was first published? It was in 1889. Who was the first editor of the Assamese magazine Jonaki? Chandrakumar Agarwala. In 1897, who translated the Bargaon copper plate of Ratnapala? Dr. Hoymale. Assam Association was formed in the year 1903. Who formed Assam Association and who was the first secretary of Assam Association? It was Manik Chandra Borwa and formed during 1903. Remember this. Who was the first elected president of Assam Association? It's Raja Prabhat Chandra Borwa. When did the first session of Assam Association held? Where? It was in Dibrugarh in Upper Assam. And we have to find the incorrect one. So ABC would be correct. Assam Association was formed in 1903. First session was held in Dibrugarh in 1905. Assam Association was merged with Assam Pradesh Congress Committee in the year 1921. And Prabhat Chandra Barua was elected as the president, Jagannath Barua was vice president, and Manik Chandra Barua was elected as the general secretary when the association was formed. From which of the following event pigeons from East Bengal Assam began settling down in the riverine tracts or char of Brahmaputra Valley as encouraged by the British to increase agricultural production. It was after the partition of Bengal in 1905. Swadeshi movement was led in Assam by Ambikagiri Rai Chaudhuri. Assam Association was replaced with the name of Provincial Congress Organization. Assam Chhatra Sammelan was formed on December 25, 1916. The first session of Assam Chhatra Sammelan was held in Guwahati. Who was the first president of the first session of Ahom Chhatra Sammelan? It was Lakshminath Bejbarua. The Ahom Sahitya Sabha was founded in December 1917. The first conference of Assam Sahitya Sabha was held at Sivasagar. Who was the first president of Assam Sahitya Sabha? It was Padmanath Gohai Barua. The headquarters of Assam Sahitya Sabha is situated at Jorhat. When was the diarchy system introduced in Assam province? It was in 1919. A diarchy is a government of two men in Assam. Certain responsibilities such as agriculture, health, education, and local education were transferred to elected ministers. This kind of questions come. Okay, which one of the following is transfer subject? Which one of the following is reserved subjects? Kind of thing. Who was a minister of Assam under the diarchy system? It was Pramod Chandra Datta. Who was not an Indian minister under the diarchy scheme? It was Gopinath Bordoloi was elected one. The first ever delegation of Assamese leaders to 1921 Nagpur session of Indian National Congress was led by Nabin Chandra Bordoloi. Assam was given the status of a province under the governor in the year 1921. This is important. When did Mahatma Gandhi first visited Assam? It was in 1921 and August 1921. Okay? Mahatma Gandhi has visited 4 times Assam. It was first in 1921, then 1926, then 34, then 46, and last one is 46. When and where and when did Gandhiji first visit Assam? It was in Golakganj on 18th August 1921. In which of the following year Mahatma Gandhi did not visit Assam? It was in obviously 29. When did Assam Association merge with Assam Provincial Congress? It was in 21 when the Assam Provincial Congress Committee was formed. Who was the first elected president of Assam Pradesh Committee? It was Chabilal Upadhyay. Who was the first elected president of Assam Pradesh Congress Committee? Kuladhar Salia. The first women in Assam to be killed for participating in the non-cooperation movement was Mongri. The first women martyr in the history of Assam freedom struggle, it was none other than Malati Mem or Mongri. Who was Malati Mem alias Mongri? It was the first women martyr of Assam. Who among the following is called the Sarojini of Assam by Gandhiji? It was Bhanumati Talukdar. Who was known as the Voluntarini by? It was Bhanumati Talukdar. This kind of nicknames are important. Sometimes questions are framed over this. Who had conferred Gopinath Bordoloi with the title of Lokpriya? It was Jairam Das Daulatram, who was the first governor of Bihar. In which year Gopinath Bordoloi was arrested for taking part in the freedom movement? 1922. When was the Swaraj Party formed in Assam and who took the leadership? It was 25th of July 1923. Swaraj Party was formed and which was led by Tarun Ram Phukan. Who was the chief and president of Swaraj Party in Assam? Tarun Ram Phukan, obviously. Who among the following was the first leader of Assam to be elected as the Congress Working Committee? It was Tarun Ram Phukan. In Guwahati, the 41st INC session was held at Pandav Nagar, Pandu. This question can also be asked in Guwahati. Which session of INC was held? It was 41st. And in the year, you will tell me. Okay, next question is this only. Assam hosted INC session for the first time at Pandu in the year 1926. And in 1926, Gandhiji also visited Assam. The opening song of Pandu session of the Indian National Congress, Aji Bondo Ki Hondare, was composed by Ambikagiri Rai Chaudhuri. Who founded the Sangrakshini Sabha? It was Ambika Rai Chaudhuri. In which year Om or Apunar Dekh was officially adopted as the state song of Assam? It was in 1927. Very important question. Who among the following from Assam joined the famous Dandi March? It was Liladhar Barua. Who organized Mrityu Bahini in Assam for fighting against British during the India's independence movement? It was Pushpalata Das, and Mrityu Bahini se connected thi Kanaklata, also Kanaklata Barua. And which one of the is the only Assamese who represented India in the Round Table Conference held at London in 1930? It was Chandradhar Barua. All Assam Rayot Sabha was formed in the year 1933. All Assam Raya Sabha was formed in the under the guidance of Nabin Chandra Bordoloi. Provincial self-autonomy was introduced in Assam in the year 1935 after the Act of Government of India Act 1935, in which year the Sir Sadullah Ministry was formed. It was in 1937. Who was the Chief Minister of Assam during the Japanese invasion in India? It was Sir Syed Muhammad Sadullah. Assam Public Service Commission came into effect on 1st April 1937. The Tribal League of Assam in Assam was founded in the year 1937. Who was the only representative of Assam as well as Northeast India to the drafting committee of Indian Constitution? Syed Muhammad Sadullah. Very, very, very important question. Okay, just learn it. Who was a cabinet minister in the Gopinath Bordoloi ministry in 1938? Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. He has also become president after 1 or 2 decades. That Kanaklata Barua became the first martyr of which of the following national movements? Quit India movement, and she was related with Mrityu Bahini organization. During the Quit India movement, Kanaklata Barua and Mukunda Kagati were shot dead by the British police at Gohpur. Kushal Kumar was hanged in the charge of a conspiracy and train derailment near Sarupathar, Golaghat, and on 15th June 1943, Kushal Kumar was hanged in Jorhat jail. Who was the only martyr, and he also is the last martyr of that freedom struggle के लिए. Who was the only martyr in India to be hanged during the Quit India movement? अच्छा, Kushal Kumar. See, only martyr in India, not in Assam, in all over India. He alone can be a true satyagrahi who knows the art of living and dying. It is the above statement of Mahatma Gandhi is related to Kushal Kumar. Very important. Bogeshwari Phukanani died during the Quit India movement. Who was the governor of Assam during QIM? Andrew Gorley Clow. The Satradhikar who played an active role in social reform freedom movement of India, it was Auniyati Satradhikar. Okay. Shanti Sena force was formed in Assam before Quit India movement. Who among the following was the governor of Assam at the time of India's independence? It was Sir Akbar Haidari. Who was the last governor of pre-independent Assam? Sir Akbar Haidari. In which of the following years Sylhet was transferred to East Pakistan? Partition year 1947. Which district was separated from Assam stream? And this is the important question which actually have been asked in the exam. Who did not belong to Zonaki Yog? Asked in 1998. It was Lakshminath Bechbarua, Chandra Kumar Agarwala, Hemchandra Goswami. None of the above belong to Zonaki Yog. The first rebellion against the British rule in Assam in 1828 was led by Gomdhar Kuwar. Everyone knows. Which district was separated from Assam and given to Pakistan? It was Sylhet. Under the Mountbatten, same question. The pioneer lady responsible for forming Mrityu Bahini in Assam Mrityu Bahini was formed by Pushpalata Das. Santi Sena force was formed during Quit India movement, and Assam Provincial Congress formed in 1921. Author of Asomia Sahitya Buranji is Debendranath Bejbarua. Assam region was separated from Bengal presidency in 1874, and the British-made aerodrome at Barnagar Sharbhong was set ablaze under the leadership of Brajnath Sarma in August 1942. And 1942 में कौन सा movement चल रहा था? It was Quit India movement. Who was hanged with Maniram Diwan? Purely Borwa. Next year, 1894 is related to obviously Patharughat revolt, and that's all. This is also done. So thanks for watching and all the very best. Keep working hard because exam is very near. Hardly आज 14 है ना, आज 14 है और hardly 12 days or say 10 days are left for the examination. So all the very best.